Hello, everyone. I still hear fireworks. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the year 2020. It is January 1st, and I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a great year. So, this is going to be your 5-minute forecast for the year ahead. Okay, Sagittarius, I have picked this deck for you. It is a very small deck. That's why I don't use it that often, but it is one of my favorites and it's beautiful. So, here we go. Okay, Sagittarius, I have pulled your cards for you, and we will start with January. This is your January card. It is the Empress. Oh, excellent. So right off the bat, the universe is giving you things. Right off the bat, you're getting stuff from the universe. And it's not just ordinary things, it's things that you love. See, this looks like a heart here. This is a burning heart right there, and the Empress is giving it to you. So excellent. So you're getting stuff right off the bat. Great. Then in February, you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about you holding your money too tight. Now, here's the thing. If you hold your money too tight, then you're sending a message out to the universe that says, I don't have enough money. And then boom, all of a sudden you get bills in the mail. All of a sudden you have people asking you for money. All of a sudden you have like your car breaks down and you have those things. So be really careful with the Four of Pentacles that instead of saying to the universe, I don't have any money, you say to the universe, I'm saving my money for something special and I can't wait to get it. It's going to be awesome. And then you visualize the fact that you are already buying stuff and that you have, and then you spend small amounts buying stuff so that you can have that great feeling of receiving something and spending something, and then you get more money from the universe because you're enjoying spending and you're enjoying buying. And I'm certainly not rich, so I just try to visualize things and try to meditate and not hold things too tight. And that's what you need to do. You need to just say, money is the key to, if you want more money, you do have to just try to spend something, like even if it's just a quarter here or there, try to spend something or try to just put out the feeling that you have money and then you'll get more. Now, that was for February. For March, you have, looks like the Two of Beaks. What is this? Okay, the Two of, what is it? Wands. They don't look like wands at all. The Two of Wands. That's why I love this deck. It's so unusual. And I wish it was bigger because it's just, the reason I don't use it is only because it's so small. It's the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about having to make a decision between one thing or another. Usually with wands, doesn't really matter what you choose. Either way, you go down a different path and you'll be happy. If you go down this path, you'll be happy. If you go down that path, you'll be happy. Just pick a path. And don't necessarily like say to yourself, well, I don't know what to do and I have these decisions to make and I'm so worried about it. You just trust yourself and you will make the right decision. Okay? That's going to be in March. March, you're going to have to make a big decision. Now, over here, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, balancing your money, balancing your life. The Two of Pentacles is about keeping everything in balance. You're kind of like doing a juggling act where you're holding this thing up. First, you're working on your family, then your house, then you're working on your career, and you kind of have to balance everything. And this is saying if you balance everything, your life will be a lot easier. And if something goes out of balance, then you're going to have problems with that thing. Okay? Over here, that was for April. For May, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in May, and that is the wheel, and it's upright. It's turning in your favor. So when you're thinking about to yourself, well, do I have enough money? When you're thinking to yourself, am I going to make the right decision? And when you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, what am I going to do with this? Am I balancing everything right? Don't stress so much because you do have this great Wheel of Fortune. You do have things turning in your favor, and you do have, it's upright. So you do have things, great things that are coming. So don't stress so much. Just try to have fun with your life and go with the flow a little bit, and then you'll have better things coming your way. Because right in January, right off the bat, you have the Empress giving you things. Okay, so you don't need to stress so much. Next, over here in June, you have the Four of Wands. Okay, you have the Four of Wands, and this is about having a stable and happy home. All right, so when you have to balance things, like I was saying before, make sure you're balancing your home life with your career and the things that you want with the things that you have. Make sure that you're taking care of everything and keeping it in balance, because otherwise this will end up being upside down, which is the Four of Wands. But you can also make it go upright because you have your fortunes are changing and things are going better for you. So make sure that you do really, in April, really work on balancing everything. Now, that was for June. You have a happy home. And then for July, you have the Five of Pentacles. Now, I'm not surprised about this because the Five of Pentacles means you don't have enough of something, whether it's attention or love or just feeling like things are not going right. It's not necessarily a personal thing, I think, because every sign that I've had so far, except for one or two, have had a really crappy July outlook. So I don't think it's about you. I think it's about like a global thing. I think it's going to be like something in the news or something. And so that kind of affects everybody. So with that, when I see the Five of Pentacles in there, I don't believe it's personal. So make sure you take really good care of yourself in July. And I'm saying that to everyone. It's not just you. It's literally everyone. In July, take good care of yourself. Be nice to people in July because everyone's going to be really sensitive that month. Okay. Now, for August, you have the Seven of Wands. And this is, again, about standing up for yourself and kind of like arguing with people. You're standing up and you are the smart one. You are the one that's right. You're correct. You have the most information. Yes, you can win the argument, but it's not really helpful because this is not really a time to be arguing. It's not really a time to be fighting. It's more of a time to take care of yourself and take care of others. So for the Seven of Wands, for this month and for this month, for July and for August, I want you to focus on taking care of yourself and others and not getting caught up in any drama that's happening in the world, okay? For September, you have, let's see what this is, the Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords. And this is great because this is about meditation, prayer, taking care of yourself. Like I said, it's about taking time to get out of the rat race. It's almost like a hermit card. It's taking time to get out of the rat race and just think about what are the big pictures in life. And that's a great card to have because usually right after that you have like progress and things like that. Next, you have for October, I always feel like they're upside down because it's written in each corner. You have the Page of Cups. And this picture all really looks like it's upside down. You have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is about good news of an emotional nature. You have good news. And of course, it comes right after you meditate because every time you take time to get out of society and go off to yourself and take care of yourself, you always get fast progress. You always get good things happening. So then right after you go off and meditate, you have the Page of Cups, good news of an emotional nature. Then you have for November, you have the Fool. And this is about you starting something new and being really excited and really passionate about it. So that's great. All these great things are happening after you meditate. Then you have, and it doesn't necessarily have to be meditation. You can go out into nature or just sit down and make a list of what you want out of life. It's just a matter of like it's almost like a break. Take a recess. Take recess from life. Okay, take a break from life and think about what you want in September because October you have good news. And then you also have starting something new. Now, December, you have the Star. Okay, December, the Star, which is wishes coming true. Wishes coming true. Great way to end the year. You start the year with the universe giving you something, and you end the year with wishes coming true. Good way to start and end the year. The only thing I would say about the rest of the year is at the beginning, don't hold things so tight. Don't stress because you've got good fortune coming. And do not, in the summertime, do not get caught up in drama because if you don't and you get out of society and you spend a little bit of time by yourself taking care of yourself, then you've got these great things coming for the rest of the year. Okay? Now, I'm going to check with, where's my little deck? This is what you need to watch out for. And the Two of Cups is about a soulmate connection. And I'm not saying don't have a soulmate connection. I'm saying be really kind to other people because you don't know when one of those other people is going to become a soulmate connection. You don't know if that person's going to become your best friend or your lover or your, someone that you just like really care about. So be kind to people because you have this Two of Cups and you really have a chance to have a soulmate connection, or to improve your family life, or to get a new best friend, or to meet someone that you really click with. So you have that connection. Just always try to be kind, because then you don't know who's going to become your new best friend. You know, it could be somebody that's like a surprise. Now, the real surprise that you have for the year is the Ace of Pentacles. Yay. That is money that comes from the universe that you're not expecting and you have no idea it's coming. That is your surprise for the year. It is a monetary surprise. So you might get a check, and that's another reason you shouldn't be worried about the Four of Pentacles. You might have a check that's coming, especially if you have a positive attitude about it. You might have you're going to get some kind of check from the universe, some kind of surprise money-wise from the universe. Now, I'm going to give you your Fate card. Already we're at 10 minutes. You know what? It's supposed to be 5-minute tarot, and every single sign has had 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to edit it down to 7 or something. Everybody's getting this. A lot of people are getting this. True feelings are masked. This also has to do with trolls on the internet. Okay? Don't become a troll, and don't give in to trolls, because somebody will say meaner things on the internet than they mean in real life. Like if you met some of these trolls that are just like, they just want to press your buttons, and then you meet them in real life and they're actually like a decent person who's just like acting like a jerk as a hobby. So don't give in to trolls, and please don't become one, because spreading negativity is so stupid. And in July especially, if things are going on the internet, that's not the time to get on the internet and start telling everybody what an ass they are. You know, it's a time to start trying to be nice, because then you can create friends instead of creating enemies. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to give you your spiritual card. I want to give you a different deck. Since you are the last video that I'm doing, and since your cards are smaller than everybody else's, I'm going to give you one of the biggest spiritual cards out of all the decks I have, and it is this one here. It is nature. So this one says to get out in nature. Whenever you feel stressed, whenever a troll's bothering you, whenever you feel like you might become a troll, go out in nature and realize the beauty of the world. And if something happens in the world that is upsetting to you, like, I mean, I look at the news sometimes and it makes me want to cry, because there's so many like terrible things that are in the world. But then if you think about all the good things that are in the world, and then you think about all the good things that no one ever reports, because, you know, the news, they want to tell you the bad stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in the world that no one ever reports, okay? Because it doesn't make the news. And also, if you go out into nature and you realize that you see this gorgeous tree and you think, you know, 200 years ago, that tree was here. And, you know, now there's all this drama, but 200 years from now, when all that drama's over, that tree will probably still be there, okay? So look at things in a big perspective, okay? And I hope that you have a wonderful year. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you later. Bye.